Form's picked up slightly, and we are back at the top of the league. Kind of. We've got a game in hand. We're gonna be back at the top. Welcome back, everybody, to the Beta Boys. My name is Jack, and proper disclaimer right at the start. If you didn't watch my stream that I did yesterday, you'll notice that there's a couple of different results on the screen. We played the Schalke and the Rangers game in the last episode before the stream, and for some reason it didn't save. So I don't know why. So the results are the same. One of the scorelines are the same, but the other one isn't. We only lost to Schalke 1-0 after the fiasco, but we still beat Rangers 1-0 as well. So I do apologise about that. It's really annoying, to say the least. Really annoying. But it hasn't. I don't think it's changed too much of the future going forward. We still got the same results, so it's fine. Let's go through the rest of the results then. These are all on stream. If you want to go watch the stream, the link will be in the description. It was a good couple of hours. We had some great fun on there. Thank you everyone that turned up. So we started streaming Rangers with Rangers Dundee even. Ryan Christie scored in the 93rd minute, dominated the game. I think Dundee had one shot all game, and we managed to finally scrape a win. And I think that's what really kicked us on this season, just getting that last minute goal, because we went to the next game, we played Hearts and we smashed them 6-1. Scott Brown, Ryan Christie brace, Scott Sinclair, Edward and Pontus Janssen scoring the goals in that game. They did have a man sent off, but we were already 5-1 up at that point, so didn't really affect too much. We then went to Schalke and we lost 3-2, which, to be fair, I was quite happy with. We changed. We started playing the 4-2-3-1 in Champions League just because we've lost the first 3 games. You might as well go for it. If we're going to lose the first 3 games with the 5 at the back tactic, we're probably going to lose the next 3 games with the 5 at the back tactic. So I played the 4-2-3-1. We lost to a last minute goal. Like, not too fussed. Griffiths and Rogic scoring in that game for us. We then went to the league and carried on our fine league form. 4-1 against Livingston. Forrest, Janssen, Christie and an own goal. Once again, they had a player sent off, but it was 90th minute. We were already 3-1 up at the time, so it didn't really matter. And then we went to Hamilton, beat them 4-2. Izaguri got sent off in the 11th minute. It was 0-0 at that point, and we still managed to win 4-2, which is excellent. Lewis Morgan brace, Bitton and Lee Griffiths sealing the game off in the 91st minute. But today we are playing Spurs away from home in the Champions League and the BETFRED Cup final against Motherwell. Where is Hampden Park? That's it. Hampden Park. There is. I assume that's the national stadium, like Wembley is for England. It looks quite a big stadium. It's got that running. Has it got a running track around it? I think it has. Right. Should we jump straight into the game? We've had a couple of comments from. I can't remember your name. I do apologise. I think it's McLovin. I think your name's McLovin. But he said that Celtic play this formation in real life. So I've added it in. I've clicked on set pieces. I do apologise. We've added it into this one. So we've got 2 and 3 as 2's a more controlled formation, 3's the more defensive formation, like when we're leading, or maybe even in the Champions League. I think I'm going to play this in the Champions League, or start. I'm going to play one of these, but it's cool that an actual Celtic fan came to me and said, look, this is the formation we play, try it out. These are the players that play in the starting lineup for Celtic in real life as well. So I thought, cool, I'll try this out, see how it does, and it would add a bit of realism to the game, I guess. We've still got the 4-2-3-1 tactic here, as you can see, but I haven't picked the team yet, so I'll do that. But we've got transfer news. Once again, if you didn't see the stream that I did, Saudi Arabian team came in for Lustig and offered, I think, what was it, 600 grand? 675 grand for him, which I didn't want to sell because he was our only right back at the time. And the thing with the Saudi Arabian transfer thing is he could go there and then. He didn't have to wait until January. He could go there and then. And I declined the offer. I was like, no, we can't let him go now. And he kicked up a fuss, handed in a transfer request. So I was like, fine. A load of other teams came in for him, and like in Europe, so he could wait to January. But no, he went to Saudi Arabia. He was always injury prone. He was starting to get on my tits a little bit because of how injury prone he was. But he did play very well when he played, which is annoying. But we've got a little known guy called Glenn Johnson coming in to fill it right back, because Gamboa actually played a game in the stream. Gamboa, me and him aren't friends, and I don't really want him playing. But Glenn Johnson's literally gonna be here for just to cover until January to see if we can get someone in January, and then he'll be back up. But he's not in yet, so we're gonna play McGregor, not McGregor. Is it Forrest? We're gonna play Forrest at right back, I think, because that's where he plays in real life, apparently, at right wing back. So he doesn't really know it, but that's fine. Let's take McGregor out then. Can Sinclair play as Cam? Not particularly. I think I might play him there anyway, just to have a little bit of pace. Yeah, I think I'm going to play Sinclair as Cam just to add a little bit of pace to the the attacking cams, and then we're going to have Bitten in there. We still got players needing rests and whatnot, so that's still annoying. Like Pontus Jansson, he needs a rest, so he's currently being rested right now. But Rogic again needs a rest. It's a bit. Kieran Tierney's back. I forgot to mention that. Kieran Tierney's back. Izaguri could play. I'm going to play Izaguri because he needs a fitness test. Izaguri got sent off in the who were we playing? Hamilton game, and in the 11th minute, so Kieran Tierney, who luckily I had on the bench, had to play 80 odd minutes when his fitness test said he could only play 75. But I wanted to bring him on for like the last 20 minutes and ease him back into it because of all these issues with fitness and resting players. So I don't want to stick him straight back into the team. But Izaguri, the absolute cockwomble that he is, got himself sent off. So yeah, nice one, mate. So we're going to stick him in this side. We're going to go with the more defensive formation against Tottenham to see how that works. And then all we need to do is, if we need to push for it, we can go to the more, I wouldn't say attacking formation, but it's a more positive formation. It's a more free-flowing formation, I guess you could say. Passionate. We have literally nothing to lose because we're already out of the Champions League. We're not going to get into the Europa League unless we beat Tottenham and Barcelona, which, to be fair, isn't going to happen. I don't know why I left quick there. I have faith in you. End team talk, let's go. But yeah, we're already out of the Champions League. We're not going to make Europa League, so we literally got nothing to lose. We might as well go out there, have a little bit of fun, hopefully score some goals like we did against Schalke. But Tottenham are already in our box, which is a bit worrying. Like 10 seconds in, and that's the end of the highlight. Good. I didn't want to concede straight away. Right, we've got a highlight here. Izaguri with a throw-in. Can't find his own teammate because that's Football Manager throw-ins for you. And Tottenham seem to be on a counter-attack here with Dele Alli on the ball, down the right-hand side. Wanyama finds, I was going to say Kieran Dyer there, but yeah, Eric Dyer finds Heung-min Son, whips it in, Dele Alli's back post, and it's hit the side netting, and it's gone out for a goal kick. We're playing in this kit, don't I quite like this kit, I'm not going to lie. It's a bit rascal. Right, another highlight here. Not much has really happened in this game, but we've lost the ball. Once again, it's our own doing. It's crossed in. Dele Alli's there. Gordon with an absolute worldie of a save. Once again, it's our own undoing that has cost us there, or nearly cost us anyway. I'm going to go to the more adventurous one because we're just look 72% possession Tottenham have got. So I want to try and keep the ball a bit more and not sit back all the time. Oh, Gordon's making a fantastic save again. Hit the post, and I don't know how Tottenham scored there. But I'd rather push for it and see if we can get a goal. And You know, there's not much point just sitting around and waiting for them to score. Right, highlight here. We have picked up possession slightly, which is good since changing the formation, but nothing's really happened other than this highlight, which looks like it could be Tottenham after we've given the ball away again. Dembele on the ball. Izagiri's made a lot of mistakes today. That's a decent one from Dembele, but shot right at Gordon. And it's still 0-0. Hopefully we go into half-time 0-0. We haven't got long left. Gordon's had an excellent game so far by the looks of it. Forrest and Benkovic are shattered, apparently, for some reason. But still 0-0. You can't really complain about that. If we can get a goal, we can make us favourites. Let's put some more faith into the boys. And then go into this game, go into this half. With all fingers crossed that we can, if we can pick up one win in this group, I'll be absolutely astounded. I'm not gonna lie, because I didn't really expect to score a goal, and we scored 2 against Schalke. So, hey ho, if we can pick up a win, which I don't think we will. We're playing Tottenham and Barcelona, so. But you know, pick up a win, go into the BETFRED Cup, pick up a win there. That could change our season drastically. But Tottenham are still on the board here. Trippier, can he whip it in? It's early on in the second half. Don't score now. Humminson wins the header. Eriksson tears the shot. Gordon saved it. It dropped to Dele Alli. And a minute and 20 seconds into the half, and Tottenham have scored. I'm not going to watch the replay. It was a scrappy goal. Right, another highlight here to Tottenham. They've got a corner, whips it in. Whoever's 35, Ajir has done well there. Dembele, that was poor. He was offside, surely. Dembele was surely offside. We've got the ball away anyway. But I could have sworn he was offside. And we're still not really in the game. We're going to make some substitutions. See what we can do. We've got some shattered players. So Benkovic can come off for Simonovic. Forrest is absolutely shattered. We're going to put... It sounds interesting, I know. We're going to put Scott Sinclair at right wing back. And we're going to bring on Lewis Morgan to play as an attacking midfielder. I need to play Lewis Morgan and Christie a hell of a lot more because they're playing extremely well this season. Should we bring on Kieran Tierney? Yeah, might as well. Might as well. Give him some game time. Get his match fitness at peak performance. Going into the BETFRED Cup final, which is what we're concentrating on. The Champions League's fine. But BETFRED Cup, pinnacle. 15 minutes to go, it's still 1-0. Right, a corner here to Tottenham Hotspur. Whips it in, Harry Kane's there, but gets headed away. Nkudu on the ball. Back out to Trippier. Can he whip it in again? He can. Eriksson's back post and he's headed it over the bar. We managed to keep it to 1-0 just about, I think. Which is a positive, I guess. Right. That should be end of game there. Hopefully don't score here. Beata clears it again. We've lost 1-0 away at Tottenham, which... I would say it's alright. I would say it's alright, like... Right, okay, it's not been the greatest of Champions League runs, but we got a fucking tough group. And I don't think we had any chance of going out the group. So, to only lose 1-0 at Tottenham, away at Tottenham, I'll take it. I'll take it, I'm not going to lie, boys. But it wasn't about the Champions League in today's episode. It was all about... You need rest again. These two aren't going to play, and I tell you what, these two are not going to play in the BETFRED Cup final because they're just far too not injury prone, but they always need a bloody rest. So have a week off. Miss the BETFRED Cup final. Deal with it. Absolutely deal with it. BETFRED Cup final time. Hopefully we can win that and get some silverware and confidence in the bag. I'll see you in a second. We're not quite at game day yet, but this message has just come through. Got 19 extra million to spend in January. Also, Roger's just come to me and said he wants game time. We're offering him out because I don't really want him anymore because he just doesn't play well for some reason. Look at these stats. He should be playing extremely well, but I just don't like him. I just don't like him. So he's gonna go. So that's an extra. If we can get 15 mil for him, I'm gonna do unspecific. 15 mil. Then we could be balling and we can get some proper good players in January. Thought I'll stop and let you know. I'll see you again for the game. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We're not going to try to fight with the back formation just yet, because we need to have a formation that we're familiar with in the final of a cup. You know, a BETFRED Cup's not exactly... It's like the League Cup, isn't it? It's not like the FA Cup. But it's still silverware, so I want to win it. We're going for the 4-2-3-1. We're going Gordon in goal, Tierney, Benkovic, Pontus Jansson, Gamboa, Incham, Brown, Morgan, Christie, Forrest, Griffiths. We should win, hopefully. Rogic is still here, like I said previously. We're going to try all we can to get rid of him and get a hefty wedge for him. Glenn Johnson's in, as you can see. He's on the bench. And, yeah, everyone else is coming back from injury, so it's fine. Everyone seems okay. Benkovic is a little bit tired, and Forrest, but they're going to play anyway, so it's fine. Let's give big Glenny Johnson a number. Auto number 36. Top bloke. Top banana. Absolute top banana. Right. We're playing Motherwell. Score predictions for the BETFRED Cup final at Hampden Park, isn't it? Against Motherwell. I'm trying to see if they'll recognise any of their players. He played for Coventry. I know that much. Connor Salmon as well. Connor Salmon. Bloody hell. Wigan legend. Right, passionate. I expect you to come back with the trophy. Let's add pressure to them. I have faith in you. I certainly do have faith in you. Right, score predictions, boys. Let's go with... I'm going to say 3-0 to us. I don't really know how good Motherwell are. In terms of the league, I should have really looked at the league table before. I don't even know if they're in the Premier League, if I'm honest. So yeah, but I'm still going to say 3-0 to us. A nice simple victory. Go home with the trophy, and we can all be happy. Right, they are on a counter-attack here though. Bowman, no one wants to go mark that guy on the left apparently. Good tackle there. Christie flicks onto Lee Griffiths, who chips the keeper, and it's just gone over. That was a nice slick move there, and still 0-0. We're doing okay at the moment. Right, another highlight. I've just shouted encourage to the boys, so this highlight came straight after it, so maybe we score. Christie's there. Christie's hit the post. If Christie scores in this game, he's just solidifying how much I love him, I think, because he's been my favourite player this save so far. Ryan Christie is my bae. Alright, we got a goal kick here. We've just had a corner, which led to nothing, so that's probably why you didn't see that. But Hartley is on the ball. Finds Taylor Sinclair to Rose, to Bowman, to Campbell. They're going to score their first shot, aren't they? I can just feel it coming. Cadden whips it in. Bowman's free in the box. Rose is there. Has a shot. Puts it into the back of the net. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. First shot after we've completely dominated. It happens far too often on this game, I've seen. Like, teams, we've always played teams, like, it's happened like 3 or 4 times this season where we've absolutely dominated. Their first shot, it just goes in, like, with ease. 1-0. Right, we've got another highlight here. And it looks like it could be another Motherwell highlight. They're going to get 2 goals now from the second shot. We've got the ball back. That's alright. Forrest. What can he do? Running down the wing. He's done fairly well so far. Gets tackled. Jinxed it, didn't I, by saying he's done fairly well. Griffiths is there. Poor mistake by the Motherwell defender there. Oh, I breathed a sigh of relief then. Poor mistake by the defender. Poor pass back. Griffiths was there to pounce on it and make it 1-1. You can't make those types of mistakes in the final. Keeper's kind of shat himself, to be fair. Keeper could have come out for it. But I'm not complaining. 1-1. Let's push on now and actually get a second, hopefully before half-time. Right, it's half-time. We couldn't manage to get that goal, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm sorry if you can hear an alarm. I can hear it just about going off. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. The fans have been fantastic for us. Let's pin it. Let's say I expect the trophy, and then pin it on the fans, saying, "Look, go do it for them." But they're all loving that. Hopefully, we can kick on, get a second goal, and then once that second goal in, the floodgates kind of open, our confidence grows, and we can win like 3 or 4-1. James Forrest has just picked up an injury. It's a bruised knee. Like, is that really an injury? A bruised knee? Do you have to lose that much conditioning for a bruised knee? Like, really? You're gonna leave him on for now. He wants to come. All right, let's make our substitutions now. Then 64 minutes. Forrest, you can come off. We'll stick Morgan out on the right because then we can bring on Scotty Sinclair. No, we're not going to make the rest of the substitutions. Let's not be hasty. Let's stick to the game plan. And like I have a game plan, I never had a game plan. The game plan was to score more than them. It's a good game plan, to be fair. But let's stick to something and not try and mess with it too much. We'll make another substitution now, though. Not both substitutions. Tierney's shattered, but I kind of want to keep him on. We haven't got Izagir in the bench because he's got rested. Should we bring on Glenn Johnson? Gamboa has been our best player. I don't even care. I don't even care that Gamboa has been our best player. He's coming off. He didn't even deserve to be in this final. Don't even care. Gamboa's definitely going in January. 100%. If you don't know my situation with Gamboa, I believe it's been on streams where me and him have argued. That's a fantastic ball from Tierney, and my boy, Ryan Christie, makes it 2-1. That was a fantastic... You could see the curl on that ball. The small little new mechanics on that was perfect. You won't be able to see it from this angle, unfortunately, but just go back and watch it. Tierney, a lovely ball. Christie was there. That's why Tierney's one of the best left-backs in the game. That's why everyone buys him, because he's just incredible. Right, we're 2-1. Probably, if it gets to like 80 minutes, we're probably going to go to that 5 at the back formation that one of the lads in the comments suggested to me. But that's only if we keep 2-1 up, or maybe even 3-1 up. That'd be great. But Motherwell are in here. Scott finds Bowman. He's put it in. Is that their second shot? It's their second shot of the game. They've had 2 shots, 2 goals. Brilliant. Fantastic. Maybe it's the keeper. Maybe I need to get a new keeper. I've been praising Gordon a lot recently, but he had such a good game against Tottenham. This is the thing. He had such a good game against Tottenham. Right, we've got 5 minutes to go. We've still got our substitution, but we haven't made it yet. Tierney's absolutely shattered, which isn't great going into extra time, maybe. So we're going to have to bring him off, which I didn't really want to do, but because we haven't got a left back on the bench. Just FM'd. Absolutely FM'd. I assume it's extra time. I assume that's not like the olden... Yeah, it's extra time. Not like the olden days where... I'm just going to lay it into them. I'm far from pleased. How can you concede 2 goals when we've had 2 shots on target? Let's take Kieran Tierney off because I don't want him getting injured again. We'll bring on Beta. Yeah, just Benkovic can go and play left back. There you go. Oh, it's annoying. Boys, it's annoying. It's annoying. Right. 2 shots on target, 2 goals. Both goals looked slow shots as well, as they could be saved, but they looked in the corner, so we'll let him off. Right, Griffiths with a free kick. We know he can score them. That's a fantastic save. He scored an absolute fantastic free kick on stream the other day, or yesterday even. It was about 30 yards out, curled into the top corner. It was absolutely beautiful. It was near the end of the stream if you want to go watch it. But we're in the 100th minute. I'm going to do a little shout of show some passion. Show some passion. Right, it's half time. We can make another sub here. I didn't realise that was a rule over in Scotland as well. But we can make another sub. So I might bring on Edwards and take off a midfielder or something like that. let's have a little doobie with tactics. And have we got Edward? We have. All right. Just in case, what's Edward's penalty taking? Because if we go to penalties, I don't want to bring him on if he can't take a penalty. 13, that is fine by me. Morgan, what's your penalty taking? 7. So yeah, we're going to take Morgan off. Is he shattered? Everyone's shattered, so yeah. We're going to take Morgan off and bring Edward on. Play him at that right wing role for a little bit. And then say, in a minute, give it a few minutes and then put him up front with Lee Griffiths, I think. Let's do that now. Let's do that now. Stick him up front with Lee Griffiths. We have 2 strikers up there. 2 good strikers. And then Christie can go out onto this right wing. You can just about play it. Edward, you can be a complete forward, mate. I'm trusting you to be a complete forward. We got 9 minutes to go. There's a highlight. 9 minutes to go in this BETFRED Cup final. They've had 2 shots on target. I'm fully expecting them to get a 3rd shot on target here and score and win the game, because that's what Football Manager does to you. Saris to Hartley. We just can't quite get the ball back. They're keeping it like glued to their feet. Saris again. We're pushing them back. We just can't get the ball back. Grimshaw. Once again, it's so close. We've got the ball back finally. Gordon pings it over to the right midfield to find Christie. That is terrible, Christie. Absolutely terrible. Johnson wins it again, and we've given the ball back again. 3rd shot on target, 3rd goal. I mean, it's not the 3rd shot on target because they had a shot, but it rebounds it straight back to him. 2nd goal of the season for a striker. Absolutely sick of this game sometimes. We've managed to lose the game because, you know, Football Manager likes to play with us and ruin us. So the next episode is going to be in January, and there's going to be a lot of transfers because I'm not happy with that at all. Not happy. As you can tell, I'm not happy whatsoever. That last little highlight where Christie just gave the ball away, that has put me... Oh, I'm annoyed. Right. Can we play Rangers 3 times in one season? Because I might just do all these. I'll tell you what, we'll beat Motherwell 4-0 in the league. Trust me, we'll do that. We're going to come back for the Rangers and St Johnstone game, and we're going to have a lot of transfer news for you. But, oh yeah, there's a massive gap there. International break kind of thing. So we're going to come back for the Rangers, St Johnstone game, and this squad's going to look quite different, I think. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, please subscribe. It's been a terrible episode considering what form we were in the stream. What can you do? Subscribe if you're new around here or you haven't done so already. And I'll see you again for a changed Celtic team. Thank you very much for watching.